Good evening, everyone. Welcome to your Wednesday night Power Flow with MAX Ottawa. My name is Harrison and I will be leading you through tonight's practice. So before we get started, just make sure you have a water bottle. You might want a towel just in case you get a little bit sweaty. And if you have yoga blocks at home, which look like this, you should grab those because you might need them for some support at some point. And also grab a pillow, either just like a couch pillow or a pillow from your bed. Just for later on in the practice, we're going to do some relaxation techniques tonight. So whenever you're ready, we're going to meet on our mats in hero's pose. So you're just going to come onto your knees, allow your feet to relax, and just sit back onto your heels. Bring your palms face up onto your knees, or you can put them face down. Just straighten out your spine, close down your eyes. Start to unwind from your busy day. Start to notice how you're feeling tonight, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And just starting to bring your awareness to your breath, focusing on the present. Relaxing your shoulders, your jaw, all the little muscles in your face, just start to let everything relax. All together, let's take a really deep breath in, filling all the way up. And on the exhale, let something go that doesn't serve you. Again, breathe in, filling all the way up to the collarbones. And exhale, let something go. One last time, all together, fill up. Hold it at the top. Take in one more little sip of air. And through the open mouth, big sigh. Let it go. So continuing to follow your breath. On your next inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And just draw your hands to heart center in prayer. Just taking a moment to set an intention for your practice. Maybe thinking of something you want to take away from this class. Whether that be the physical practice of yoga or the emotional. Maybe thinking of one thing that you can leave behind on your mat tonight. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Then on your exhale, you're going to twist your body open to the right side of your space. Send your right arm behind you and just reach to the floor behind. And just bring your left hand onto your right knee and just twist your body over to the right. You can gaze over your right shoulder if that's accessible for you. Keeping your spine nice and lengthened. And sending some nice deep belly breaths into your twist. On your next inhale, send your arms up overhead, come back through center. And then exhale, twist left this time, bringing your left hand behind you and bringing your right hand to meet your left knee. And just twisting to the left, gazing over your left shoulder. Again, taking some deep breaths into your belly, twisting out your organs. Inhale, send your arms back up through center, reach up. And we're just gonna send our hips back, coming into child's pose. So you can send your knees mat width apart and just sink your hips back towards your heels, extending your arms out forward and allowing your upper body to just melt into the mat, bringing your forehead down to meet the earth, maybe rocking your forehead side to side, massaging out any tight muscles in the face. Just opening up the hips a little bit here. Take a breath in, lengthen. And on the exhale, walk your hands over to the right side of the mat, bringing your left hand on top of your right. Just finding a nice stretch along the left side of your body. Again, sending those deep breaths into your belly. Turning your hips back towards your heels. Upper body is finding its way over to the right side of your mat. Inhale, come on back through the center. And then exhale, walk your hands over to the left, bringing right palm on top of left hand this time. Breathing into the right side. Inhale, come on back through the center. Exhale, let it go. And then next inhale, just rock your way up into a table pose. So your shoulders are stacked over your wrists, hips are stacked over your knees. Maybe just pedal out your feet a little bit here, releasing any tension in your lower muscles in your legs. And from table, we're just going to take a few rounds of cat-cow. So on your inhale, you're going to drop your belly, gaze up towards the sky. And on the exhale, round your back, gaze in towards navel, protract your shoulders. Inhale, gaze up, drop your belly. And then exhale, round in, spread your shoulder blades apart. Inhale. And exhale. And just continue on your own for a few rounds. Closing down the eyes, going at whatever pace feels good for you tonight. 2 more rounds. Come back to your neutral spine. Make sure that your shoulders are stacked over your wrists. And then just step your feet back, coming into a high plank pose. So you're on the balls of your back feet, spreading your shoulder blades apart, squeezing your core, squeezing your glutes, turning on everything in your body. Starting to feel a little bit of heat. Really pressing through the palms, spreading the fingers apart. Breath in here. And then exhale, just drop down to your forearms, keeping them parallel. Finding your forearm plank. We're just going to hold this here for about 30 seconds. So again, you're continuing to squeeze your shoulder blades apart. You're squeezing your glutes, your core. Everything in your body is engaged. Remembering to breathe. We're here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your hips, keep your chest proud. Finding your Sphinx pose. So you can untuck your toes, finding the shoelace side of your feet. And you're just pulling your chest through your arms. You can just start to make some circles with your neck, side to side. Let's take a few more breaths here before we move on into our flow. From here, exhale, lower down all the way to your belly. Push your way back up through the table pose. And then find your way back, downward facing dog. So you're sending your hips up and back, turning your heels down towards the earth. Palms are rooted firmly into the mat, fingers are spread wide apart. You're pressing into your hands to get your hips higher. And we're pedaling up the feet a little bit here, cracking the toes, stretching out the calves, the hamstrings. And just releasing your neck here, maybe shaking your head yes, no. And from here, we're just going to step up to the front of the mat, finding a forward fold. So your feet are hip width apart. You're allowing your upper body to just droop down towards the mat. You can just release your hands all the way down. You can reach for opposite elbows, or you can interlace in behind your neck, wherever feels good for you tonight. And just breathing deeply into your forward fold. You can have a slight micro bend in your knees here. Maybe inviting a slight sway from side to side. reaching for opposite elbows. Release your hands back down towards the mat. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, find a flat back. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, release down. Inhale, reach all the way up, coming up to standing. Arms are overhead. And then exhale, just bring your hands into prayer at heart center, closing down the eyes. Coming back to that intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. Noticing if your mind has wandered already. Remembering to just focus on your breathing, focusing on the present. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your palms, stepping back to high plank. Exhale, lower down either halfway or all the way. Finding cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, send your hips up and back, downward dog. And then from here, bring your big toes together. And then with an inhale, breath, send your right leg up and back. And then bend your knee and open up your hip. So you're intending to keep your shoulders square to the front of your mat. Your right knee should be the highest point right now. You're squeezing your right glute to get your knee as high as you can. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Inhale, send your right leg up and back. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. One more time, send your right leg up and back. And then this time we're going to step all the way through, and you're going to stay up on your back toes. Send your back toes out 45 degrees, and then come on up into Warrior One. So you're on the sole of your back foot, your toes are pointing out 45 degrees. It's kind of like we're in a crescent lunge. Your feet are on separate tracks. You're intending your hips to face towards the front of the room. So your right hip is pulling back, left hip is pulling forward, and then you're just reaching your arms up overhead. Your shoulders can be relaxed here. Your spine should be long, all the way out through the crown of your head. You're squeezing your glutes, always squeezing your glutes. One more breath here. And exhale, open it up, Warrior Two. So from here, your front leg hasn't changed at all. Your back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. You're opening up your front hip, and you're on the outer borders of both your feet. You're sending energy out from fingertip to fingertip. Shoulders are stacked over hips. Continue to breathe. This pose is harder than it looks when you hold it. Inhale, take a breath in, send your right arm up overhead and bring your left hand to support on your back knee. Reverse warrior. And on the exhale, we're going to find extended side angle. So you're bringing your right elbow towards your right knee and you're sending your left arm up overhead. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, find your way back, Warrior Two. Take a breath in, straighten out your front leg. Maybe step your back foot in slightly, send it out on a 45-degree angle. Lean your body, upper body slightly forward. And when you can't go any further, you're going to bring your right hand down to meet your right ankle and send your left arm up overhead. This is called triangle pose. And from here, you have your shoulders perfectly stacked. You're opening up your chest. If you can't reach for your ankle, that's okay. You can just grab for your leg, wherever is accessible. And you can either gaze up towards the sky or down towards your mat. I'm just continuing to breathe. And also, if you have a block at home, you're welcome to grab the block and place that down beside your right foot. So one more breath in here. Exhale, come on back up, Warrior Two. Breath in. And on the exhale, windmill your hands down towards the mat, planting your left palm right inside your right foot. Find an easy twist. So you're opening up your chest towards the right this time. You're opening up your chest, sending your right arm back. Breath in. And on the exhale, roll to the outer borders of both your feet. Step back, high plank, or side plank. So you can either stack your feet here or stagger them, bringing your right foot in front of left. Wherever you are, you're opening your chest and you're sending your hips as high as you can. Continuing to breathe. Last breath in, send your hips high. And on the exhale, plant your right palm, finding high plank. Breath in. Exhale, lower down halfway, finding chaturanga. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Exhale, upward facing dog. And then inhale, downward dog. Big toes together, this time it's your left leg going up and back. And exhale, open up your left hip, bending your left knee. So again, you're trying to keep your shoulders square to the front of the mat as best as you can. Squeezing your left glute to get your left knee as high as you can. Breath in. And then exhale, draw your left knee in towards your nose. Spread your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, send your left leg up and back. And then exhale, knee to nose. One more time, send your left leg up and back. Inhale. And on the exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Send your back foot out 45 degrees, coming onto the sole of that back foot. And then reach your arms up overhead, finding warrior one. So this time you're pulling your left hip back and your right hip forward. Arms are reaching up. You're lengthening your spine all the way out through the crown of your head. One more breath in here. And exhale, send your back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Open it up, warrior two. So again, shoulders are stacked over your hips. You're opening up your front hip and you're on the outer borders of both your feet. Sending out energy from fingertip to fingertip. Gazing over your left middle finger. Continuing to breathe. On the inhale, you're going to reverse your warrior. So this time it's your right leg, or your right hand finding your right leg, reaching your left arm overhead. Inhale. And on the exhale, left elbow, left knee, right arm overhead, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, window your hands all the way down to the mat, planting your right palm to the side of your left foot. Then reach your left hand up towards the sky. Easy twist. So you're on the ball of your back foot. Both your legs are turned on. You're opening your chest. Opening up your top shoulder. Breathe in. And on the exhale, roll to the outer borders of both feet. And bring your left foot to meet your right. Side plank. So again, you have the option to either stack or stagger your feet here. So if you're staggering, you're bringing your left foot in front of your right. If you're stacking, you're bringing your left foot right on top of the right. Sending your hips up as high as you can. Opening up the top chest, sending your hips forward. Last breath in. And then exhale, plant your left palm on the mat, high plank. Breath in. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. So from here, just drop down to your knees for a sec, grab a sip of water, and then we're going to find our way back to child's pose. So you're bringing your knees mat width apart, sending your hips back towards your heels, and extending your arms forward, allowing your upper body to just completely surrender into the mat. I'm just taking a few moments to catch your breath before we continue on our second cycle. to downward dog. So we're going to do the same sequence we just did, however, we're going to have some optional add-ons as we're going through. So bring your big toes together, and inhale, send your right leg up and back, bend your knee and open your hip. Breath in here. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send your right leg up and back, and knee to nose. Inhale one more time, send your right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, and hold it. Squeeze your right heel in towards your right glute. Really squeeze your shoulder blades apart. Last breath in, and exhale, step it through, finding your warrior one. So again, your front knee is stacked over your front ankle, back foot is out 45 degrees, hips are facing towards the front of the room. Breath in, and exhale, sink in. Now from here, you're going to send your arms behind you and interlace your hands. From here, take a breath in, invite a slight back bend. And on the exhale, you're going to lean forward, coming to the inside of your right leg, and send your arms up overhead. Humble warrior. Inhale, release your hands, send your arms up overhead, warrior one. And exhale, open it up, warrior two. So again, your back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Your front leg hasn't changed. Your arms are reaching in either direction. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, let's find that side angle pose. Now from here, if you want to add on, just get more of a core exercise in here. You're going to send your right arm forward as well, bringing it parallel to your left. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Last breath. And reverse your warrior one more time. And exhale, windmill your palms down, bringing left palm to meet your right foot. Find an easy twist. So you're on the ball of your back foot, you're opening your chest to the right. Deep breath in here. And exhale, step your right leg back to meet your left, finding side plank. So you're sending your hips up as high as you can. You're opening your top arm to broaden across the chest. If you want to add on here, you can send your right leg up towards the sky. And we're just going to pulse it up and down here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it at the top. Send your hips up as high as they can go. And exhale, find high plank. Take a breath in here. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. Last side, we can do it. Inhale, send your left leg up and back. And then bend your knee and open your hip. Breath in here. And then exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Breathe in, send your left leg up and back. And then exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Hold it. Squeeze your left heel in towards your left glute. Really squeeze your shoulder blades apart. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Sending your back foot out 45 degrees and coming on up, warrior one. Deep breath in here. And exhale, send your arms behind you, interlacing your fingers the opposite grip. Take a breath in, invite a slight back bend, and exhale, fold in between your left leg. And send your arms up, or your hands up towards the sky. Humble warrior. Inhale, release your grip. Arms up overhead, warrior one. And exhale, open it up, warrior two. Back foot's parallel to the back of the mat. Sending energy from fingertip to fingertip. Breath in. And exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Right arm up overhead. And again, you have that option to add on here by sending your left arm out as well, parallel to your right. And taking 3 deep breaths. One more breath here. And exhale, reverse warrior. And bring your right palm down to the mat. Sending left arm up overhead, easy twist. Opening up your chest, breath in. And on the exhale, find your way back to side plank. So your hips are as high as they can go. You're opening up your chest, sending your hips forward. If you're adding on, you're going to send your left leg up towards the sky, flexing your left foot. And we're going to invite a pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. And exhale, find your way to high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. Drop down to your knees. We're going to find hero's pose where we started out in tonight's practice. So you're just on your knees, the feet are relaxed, and you're just sitting back onto your heels, bringing your palms to rest on your thighs. Closing down your eyes, finding a nice tall spine. Noticing if you feel any different from when you started tonight's practice. Did you let go of something you're holding on to? Did you invite something new into your life? Just taking a moment to think about whatever that is. Really allowing your shoulders to relax. Relaxing the jaw, to resist any urge to itch or wipe away sweat. Just simply being. Coming forward and finding your way back to table pose. And then descending your legs over to the right, finding your way into a seated position, and just stretching your legs out in front of you. Keeping a nice tall spine. Inhale, reach up overhead. And exhale, just reach for wherever you can, whether that's the shins, the outer borders of the feet, the toes. This shouldn't be too challenging of a pose, so wherever you are, you want to be comfortable. And you're just totally surrendering your upper body forward. Maybe bringing your forehead to your knees. Wherever you are, slowly come back up, reaching your arms up overhead. And then exhale, plant your palms, and just find your way onto your back. Take a breath in, draw your knees in towards center, and give yourself a little hug. Maybe rocking side to side, massaging out the low back. Take a breath in here, and then exhale, send your left leg forward and hug your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Keeping your left toes flexed. And finding a little bit of space every inhale. And then drawing your knee a little bit closer on every exhale. Next inhale, pick up your hips and shift them slightly over towards the right. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, with the help of your left hand, draw your right knee across your body, finding a nice reclined twist. Oh. Maybe cracking your back a little bit. Tending your right shoulder down to meet the mat. Gazing over towards your right palm. And sending some really deep breaths into your twist. Flushing out any antioxidants. Inhale, come on back up through the center. Hug both knees in. And exhale, send your right leg forward and draw your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Keeping your right toes flexed, finding some space on every inhale, and drawing the knee in closer every exhale. Inhale, pick up your hips and shift them slightly over towards the left. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, at the top of your right hand, draw your left leg across your body, finding your twist on the other side. Intending for both shoulders to be grounded, gazing over your left shoulder towards your left hand. Breathing into your twist, flushing out any toxins, not antioxidants, I meant to say toxins. And now come on back up through the center. Give yourself one last squeeze, maybe bringing your forehead to your knees. And exhale, release. Grab your pillow, if you have it nearby. And just bring your heels in towards your glutes, lift up your hips, and just slide the pillow underneath your low back. Finding a very gentle, supported bridge. Just allow your palms to face up. We're finding our way to Shavasana, just releasing out the low back. One more breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Lift up your hips, slide the pillow out. Extend your legs out in front of you, allowing your feet to fall open. And just bring your pillow behind your head. And find Shavasana. So allowing everything to relax here. Palms are facing up. Take one more deep breath in, biggest breath today. And through the upper mouth, let it all go. Shavasana. Slowly starting to bring some movement to the fingers, the toes. And rocking your head gently side to side. Maybe take a big good morning stretch. Ooh. Find your way into fetal position on your right side. Keeping your eyes closed. Find your way up to a comfortable seated position. Crossing your legs. Bringing your hands to rest on your knees. Bring your palms to heart center. And thank you for all of those that showed up on your mat tonight, taking this time to unwind, give your body what it needs in these tough times. I thank you all, and I hope to see you all next week. Namaste. And for those of you that are still here, if you want to go into the comment section of this video and fill out our feedback form, just give us some feedback on the class, on our past classes, things that you want us to incorporate maybe, or if there's any other programs that you'd like MAX to include in their weekly sessions, just feel free to fill out that form, and we'd love to hear from you. Have a great night.